Hello, everybody. This is J.W. Najarian. I'm here with Mari Smith. How you doing, Mari?
Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, well, thank you. We're at Blogworld, and this is the, I think it's been going on since 2007. It's grown from 1,000 people to now 4,000 people this year. It's huge.
It really is. It's actually my fourth year here attending and speaking. It's one of my favorite events of the year, and I actually really highly encourage getting out from behind the computer and meeting people in person, pressing the flesh, as they call it, meeting people in person, face to face, and to really enhance those online relationships that we create.
Yeah, I was talking to the to Rick, who put the whole thing together, one of the founders, and he was telling me that he went out, he just wanted to go to a some kind of blog seminar, and went out there and found there was nothing. There was nothing out there, so he decided to create this thing, and it's really huge now. So are you speaking at this event?
Yes, I am speaking this afternoon on the subject of my new book, which is The New Relationship Marketing, How to Build a Large, Loyal, and Profitable Network Using the Social Web, I call it, even though that's both online and offline.
Well, that's big, because there's a lot of people out there that you're using social media all the time. They're trying to market, trying to get stuff done and sell things and get their message out, all those kind of things. And you have been, I'm sure you've had your failures, but you've been very successful at this venture. And one of the things that you just mentioned was building community. That's very hard to meld people who can build community, like bloggers, and people who know how to make money on the internet together. What do you have to say about that?
Right. Well, when I was choosing the subtitle for my book, I wanted to really make sure that there was a piece in there that would hook people and understand that it really is a business book. Right. Talking about relationships, both personal and professional, and that over time, when you are a person that is trusted, you're an authority, with which the root word is author. You want to become an authority, write more. That's why bloggers, when they've got a specific subject in which they're an expert, they are able to write about it on their platform. And so then over time, when you focus on creating quality content and quality connections, the quantity comes. But what happens is there's this myth out there from some social media purists, if you want to call it that, with all due respect, that you can't sell, you can't market, you can't be promotional through social networks. And I completely disagree, because what happens is when you have your promotional messages and your offers and your calls to action in a very seamless style to the way that you share educational content and valuable content and nuggets of your personal life. So my intent is that I don't want people looking at my various social streams on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and there's Mari sharing about personal life. Okay, then now she's sharing a piece of content. Then now she's in marketing mode. She's promoting. To me, it's actually all marketing, and I think people have that kind of sticks with them the wrong way. They go,
especially because the last thing they want to do is market to their listeners or the people that read them.
Right, but here's the thing: is we buy from people that we know, like, and trust.
Right.
And so when you have that knowing, liking, trusting factor, you can actually, in fact, create that much faster these days and shorten the gap because of social media. And especially, here we are, a big live conference, when you meet people and you get that warmth of connection, take your picture with them, do interviews, etc., and build and enhance the relationship, and then continue with that online, then you'll actually have a much better success using these social technologies. But ultimately, absolutely, you can do business on these sites. And the thing is that one of the key pieces is clarity. It's got to be really clear what you do and who you offer it to and how you help people. Because oftentimes you just see all this noise going by, all this chatter, and you think to yourself, that's a really nice person, but I have no clue what they do. I'd like to do business with them, but there's no buy button or whatever on their site, or their different social profiles. So yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of said the magic word, noise. A lot of people who are trying to sell on the web are finding out that maybe it actually is almost impossible to sell on the web, because there's so much noise out there, because they forget about the key of building community, which you do so well.
Thank you. Yes, and my intent always, Guy Kawasaki has this great quote that he says that the nobodies are the new somebodies. He actually wrote the foreword for my book. Wonderful person, and his book's called Enchantment, and he really embodies that, enchanting. And I think that you can be enchanting, and that you can. My intent is to treat people as equals. Now, I'm not going to go and check their clout score, the influence measurement, with all due respect respect to the clout system and whatnot. But I think that too many people are taking that like really literally, and it's like they won't even bother to give you good customer service unless you're like way up there in the influence range. And however, my intent, like I say, is just whether you are, when you have 10 followers or 10,000 or 10 million followers on Twitter, you're still important to me. You're a person. I want to relate to you as a peer, as an equal. I don't like being put on a pedestal, and I don't like to put other people on a pedestal. We're all human beings.
Right. You brought up something, clout, and I see you on Empire Avenue also. Are these important to you or just kind of fun?
Empire Avenue is definitely for me set and forget. It was, again, great people, and I know people that really play the system. It's that
They
virtual.
kind of let the tail wag your dog sometime, actually, right?
I know. But I hooked up all my accounts, and I went in there one day, and I thought, oh, that's strange. Somebody told me, Mari, your stock's dropping. I'm going to have to sell my stock, and I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, your dividends are down, by the way.
You know what happened is I had changed my Facebook password, and my fan page was no longer connected. So I was like, oh, okay, reconnect, off you go. But clout is interesting. There's a new one coming by People Browser, the people that developed People Browser, and it's called Cred, K-R-E-D.
No, I heard, yeah.
And Jody Rich, the creator of that, I've met him many times. I know him, and I'm really enjoying how he is building up this tool that will actually measure online influence, but offline. And it's going to take on different factors. You can adjust your privacy levels in the way that you want. It's really exciting. That I'm going to pay attention to, but ultimately I always say to people, do not let the leaderboards and popularity contests and awards and all that define you. You define you, and if you can sleep peacefully at night knowing that you've made a difference in people's lives, that's what matters.
Right. Yeah, I like to use them as indicators of where I'm not putting enough energy.
Sure,
because
sure.
when things drop in a certain level, you go, oh, maybe I need to be tweeting more. I'm not taking care of my tweeters.
Yeah,
right? Or I haven't been to Facebook in a while. Maybe I need to go and talk a little bit.
Sure, so, right, exactly, yeah.
So you've got so much going on. Where can we get a hold of you? And what are you doing right now?
I'm very excited about the launch of my new book. It's called The New Relationship Marketing, as I mentioned earlier. And really doing a slow rolling launch with that. There's also free webinars that come with the book, and I've put it out there on the honor system. I want you to buy a copy of the book in Kindle or Nook or all the different versions, obviously hard copy, and then come and join me on the free webinars. And so they can find that at marismith.com/book. Just go to my site or relationshipmarketingbook.com. Yeah. Get the free chapter too.
There you go. Yeah. Well, we're here at Blogworld 2011 with Mari Smith. Thank you so much, Mari.
Pleasure.
All right.